Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Better Know a Highway, here on Virtual Road Trip, a series where we take a closer look at the interstates and thoroughfares that cross this vast nation of ours. Today we're headed back to New England, for the last time, to look at one of the more rural interstates in the country, but still an important corridor for its area, Interstate 89. Real quick, just a usual reminder to please like this video and subscribe to this channel. I always appreciate that. And make sure to check out the VRT Discord, link is in the description below, for interesting discussions and announcements directly from me. So with that out of the way, most importantly, sit back and enjoy. Now let's get started. Interstate 89 is a southeast to northwest oriented highway in the New England region of the U.S. Running for a total of 191 miles through two states, it provides access to both states' capitals and eventually reaches the international border at its northern end. Starting in the east, I-89 begins in southern New Hampshire, where it runs for a total of 60 miles and connects two population centers within the state. Beginning at a junction with I-93 on the western side of the Merrimack River, I-89 first passes south of the state capital, Concord, serving the city from its outskirts. Although signed as north-south, the highway actually begins heading in a due west direction, quickly into the rural sections of the state, and eventually turning to the northeast. After traveling through this area for roughly 45 miles, passing the occasional small town, I-89 reaches the Lebanon, New Hampshire vicinity, the other major population center it passes within the state. Here, 89 provides access not just to the city itself, but also to Dartmouth College, to the north, in the nearby town of Hanover. After passing by Lebanon, as well as its nearby local airport, and having junctions with both US Routes 4 and 5, I-89 reaches and crosses the Connecticut River, and enters its second state, Vermont. I-89 travels a total of 130 miles within the Green Mountain State. Once having crossed the river, it immediately has a major junction with the north-south running I-91, then heads in a northwest and then eventually due north direction into the state, passing many of those classic small New England towns, and providing access to Vermont's many ski areas in the mountains just to the west, giving tourists from further south access to this vital economic area. After some time, 89 reaches Montpelier, Vermont, the second capital city along its route. Although it does not enter the town, 89 junctions with US Route 2, which does, and then turns once again to the northwest and back into the rural countryside. Fun fact, Montpelier is actually the smallest capital city in the entire United States. Soon enough, I-89 reaches the largest city along its route, and of the entire state, Burlington, Vermont. Approaching from the southwest, 89 makes a sharp turn to the north, just west of the shore of Lake Champlain, and heads into the city itself. Here I-89 has its one and only spur, the short I-189, which links the highway directly to US Route 7. Having numerous exits providing access to downtown Burlington, as well as the University of Vermont, 89 passes directly through a major shopping area, and soon crosses the nearby Winooski River, then heads further north into the suburbs and eventually, once again, the rural countryside, this time paralleling the eastern shore of Lake Champlain. Now traveling through northern Vermont, 89 passes through towns such as St. Albans City and Swanton, and has a final junction with US Route 2, which heads west onto Grand Island. Soon after, I-89 reaches its northern terminus at the international border with Canada, near the town of Highgate Springs, to continue on as Quebec Route 133, completing its 191-mile run. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Better Know a Highway. One of the shorter interstates, I know, but still interesting nonetheless. And I really hope you enjoyed, and maybe learned something along the way. That's always the point of these videos. Just one last reminder before you go to please like this video and subscribe to this channel so you can stay tuned for more videos and live streams from Virtual Road Trip. And make sure to check out the VRT Discord, the link is in the description below. And with that out of the way, well, as always, enjoy the ride, and up next, our first double feature, Interstates 88. I'll see you then.